Hello. I'm here to pitch one of the greatest adventure stories in history. My team's journey to Antarctica.
Listen, Scotty of the Antarctic, the last thing we want to hear is a boring story about a bunch of guys who got to the South Pole second and then all froze to death on the way home.
Talk about a story without any warmth.
Depressing.
No, I think there's been some confusion. I'm not Scott. Scott died on his way back from the South Pole in 1912.
Ah, you must be Amundsen, the Norwegian guy who got there 33 days before Scott. Now, that's more interesting. Apparently, he used dogs to pull the sledges.
With his talking dog?
Lady and the Tramp go skiing? It's a yes from me.
No, I'm not Amundsen either. I'm Ernest Shackleton.
So you weren't first or second to the South Pole?
Well, actually, my team never made it at all.
Oh, great. Because films about massive losers who don't achieve anything make such big hits.
How close did you get?
About 200 miles.
Is this a comedy?
No, it's a thrilling adventure.
Oh, beam me up, Scotty of the Arctic. I want out of this meeting.
So our voyage of discovery was something of a failure, but it's what happened next. That's the amazing story. Our ship, the Endurance, got stuck in the ice for 9 months. Eventually, the force of the ice cracked the hull of the ship and we had to abandon it. Leaving most of the men behind on the frozen beach, 6 of us went for help in a small rowing boat.
Okay, you got my attention.
We travelled for 800 miles in 2 weeks in the most horrendous conditions.
And then what happened?
We landed on the island of South Georgia, where we knew there was a whaling station, but we were on the wrong side of the island. In our way was a huge mountain range. Incredibly, 3 of us managed to make it across and charter a boat to rescue the rest of the men. Amazingly, every single one of them survived!
Yes!
Hooray! They're alive! They're alive!
Kid, you got yourself a movie deal.
Oh, thank you.
I assume everybody lived happily ever after.
Actually, no. Most of them were called up and killed a couple of years later in the First World War.
Well, there goes the sequel.
It's a no from me.
You got 3 no's. Thanks for coming.
Right, fine, I'm off.
Better hurry up or the Norwegian team will beat you.
That was the other guy.
He's going outside for a walk. He may be sometime.
The other guy!
I found him very cold.
Chilling.